Gentlemen in the mix.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the Sunday stream where Bitcoin currently trading at its highest price since the 21st, and a key 63,588 level was defended by the grace of God, and it was barely. It was all Friday night when it occurred, where it was like a congregation. I don't know, confluence, man, an area that was crazy. So it's like, all right, you hear me out. This is what I had to discuss in the Patreon. So what it was like 4 different spots. Okay, you had the April 2021 daily all-time high candle close right here on the 4-hour. It was right here. They defended that level for the second time, right here, 63,588. Okay, right there. 1 and then 2. And then the 200 simple moving average support, 1 and 2, defended twice. Then the daily demand line that if you just anchor 1 and 2 here, you got a third, and then they tested it twice again. But if you hone in, like I'm normally just making this visible on the daily, but if you look at the 4 hours, pretty cool how that also held. All right, the way I had it plotted on the daily, I didn't mess with it on the 4 hour. You just go to it and you see it, and it's like, wow. 1 and then 2, that's some crazy correlation right there. And then the old supply line, right, the way we had it originally plotted, they broke it and then back tested, and not one 4-hour candle close occurred below that. So you got a trend line, an upsloping support, a downsloping resistance flipping to support, horizontal line support from, again, April 2021, the highest daily candle close ever. You can see like traders settling up, never really below it again. It's just cool. You know, that's kind of like, there was something going on, all right? And then boom with the dynamite initially, and then a pullback again, and then, wow, how about that 4-hour reversal candle before here we are heading to 67,554, excuse me, which is the old daily candle high close from November 2021, right? The first time and then the second time. And so, yeah, that is a resistance. It's going to be adversity. And you think we're going to touch it and test it. And you got to be optimistic with the trend, how things are going. I mean,
Chargers Slip 21 tip $25. Sin 12 hours. Crown. Clinking beer mugs.
LMNOP, thanks for the 25. We'll look at SYN on the 12-hour. Sure, thanks. Thank you kindly. All right. All right, so we know big levels. It's a big zone. It was tested and reversed March 4th and 5th, right? They flipped it and tested it as support a few times, and then it was breached. And then it was tested formally as resistance. So that's good news, right? The most recent event is good, like a local confirmation low on the 4-hour. And one thing that's interesting, and you know, I'm not ever saying to like Fibonacci this way, but it is cool that someone could have been like, all right, man, what about this swing low to this swing high? That's an 88% retrace. So it's almost like some out of context, weird context M shape completing, and there's so much demand that the sellers could not, again, test the 886, only the 786. So, interesting. Very interesting stuff here. Pipe in the chat for the corn, the big corn. That, again, we don't know when the correction will conclude, but we think that when it does conclude, we will go test the highs and then break the higher highs because the trend is your friend, and we're not man buns here. We understand that. We're not trying to fight the trend. We know corrections happen, waves down occur, pivots occur, and retests happen. And there hasn't been a retest of the all-time high yet. Normally it doesn't conclude with just one high. They're going to try again. So cool for now. Dragon-esque looking A, right? I mean, If that's the hump, whatever, 1 foot, the second foot, you're dragoning right now, kind of. Okay, so that's you're just kind of like, wow, what's going on, man, on Bitcoin? Everything that was just said. And then we go to the weekly. What a comeback, man. Don't call it a comeback. Call it business as usual. A formal recovery off the lowest lows of the week. 11%, chat. Double-digit recovery on the week. Wow. Solid, dude. Okay, so going for your third highest weekly candle close in human civilization's history. You had the dinosaurs. You had fish frogs. You had microorganisms. 500 plus million years ago, Bitcoin was never trading at this price. Think about it. So, third highest ever. The first highest ever was going on 3 weeks ago. The second highest ever was last week. And the third highest would be this week. And it will be confirmed in 47 minutes because
it's time for Power Hour.
We're in the last 60 minutes of the week. All those wars, think about it. All the wars that were ever fought, doesn't matter.
Baba Booey.
Correct. 67,453. A test of the key level is upon us. I feel more optimistic when a higher low has been put in than the previous low, whereas when you made the lower high, you test 69K as resistance, lower high than previous high, you roll over your lowest low than the previous lows, then the rally, and it's just a lower high. And it's not, you don't really feel great. But then when the higher low gets put in, right, what does a higher low represent? It means more than before. So you gotta feel like pretty well about this. Okay. I'm feeling good. Wow. Bitcoin up 5.35%, 3,400 Baba Booies. It's a lot of Baba Booies, chat. One last zone of adversity before. Yeah, watch your mouth, boss. All the texts from your ex. All the texts from your bros, your friends from college and high school. We are one inflection zone away after a little pullback, a nice little 15.5% pullback from the highs to the lows. Well, I think it might have, was it more at that point? Oh, yeah, it went, like, I was measuring from that low. Yeah, it went down like 17.6% pullback. It's pretty mild, man. Get wrecked, Brad. Get wrecked. I wouldn't consider myself your boss. Just your friend who we have similar commonalities and stuff. And yeah, okay. I handle paying you and stuff, but that doesn't mean I'm your boss. I'm cool. I'm hip. Jalen, too. And there it is. The highs of the day, the highest level since the 21st. And now we are tapping the highest daily candle close ever back from the...
Eat orange, give me, eat orange, give me, eat orange, give me, eat orange, give me you.
The highest daily candle close from the previous cycle. Oranges in the chat. Thank you. Do I go live every day? Like 5 to 6 days a week. Spank a TV right at this time, unless there's formal price action. We just happen to be, it's a sweet spot of coincidence where, when I normally go live, great price action. Yeah, typically, we aren't getting price action like this in the evening. It's normally in the morning, very early in the morning, pre-market bots, algos, whatever. It is Wall Street, man, the Wall Street money. But, okay. We got, we'll move on to Ethereum. We don't ever have to worry about missing out on Bitcoin price action because of this chart right above my head. So if you're a junkie and you need your Bitcoin price action, you got it right there. 67,500 highs of the day right there. Again, Ethereum, not as interesting, you know, with its levels and all that. The engulfing candle, well, the almost engulfing candle is still active, I guess, right? You need to see buyers take out 3580, otherwise, who cares? It's really not like, you know, that big a deal. Okay, I think like Bitcoin. So what happened? Like Bitcoin pulled back and started underperforming altcoins and Ethereum for a while, and it's like, wait, I think when Bitcoin concludes its correction, it will outpace everything for the most part. And then once the big move on Bitcoin concludes and we get some sort of pullback, whatever, then Ethereum and altcoins will start to run the show again. But for now, right, Bitcoin, it was the Bitcoin show. And then we just went through a period of 10 days where altcoins were doing things, everything was pulling back, whatever. And even when Bitcoin was rallying like that, altcoins were running circles around Bitcoin in performance. It was so just meh. Yeah, we're barely making all-time highs. Great, dude, but altcoins were going nuts. So yeah, it will be Bitcoin again, and then the alts probably later. Let's real quick look at Bitcoin dominance. The weekly is nice. So still sitting here in our chair, kind of right-angled, descending broadening formation stuff, and you gotta say, I think eventually 60%, but I just don't know when. How long it's going to take, but you are bullishly consolidating in a very well-established uptrend that's been going on for multiple years. Yes, multiple years. Okay, let's fight the trend. Don't be man bun. That's what he does. Double tap. Okay, was man bun not saying double bottom? Double bottom and uptrend on bullish back test at 2.1 trillion, 2.3 trillion, 1 and 2, and then the higher low. Why not, man bun? Say something about double bottom. Not going to do it.
I like turtles.
But not for me. 2.482 trillion. Remember this level. It's not a joke. It's so effing real. It can't be denied. May of 2021. And then, you know, the back test of December 2021 poor collapse. It's so real. You're there and you're testing it again only after doing some really nice stuff. So that and that, great. Ooh, Adam and Eve. While we're not watching Bama, did they just start? I'm not even getting. Oh yeah, it just started. My God, why are we not? Because bad timing, man. Like Bitcoin pumping, total market cap rallying, and then Alabama playing. Yeah, Bama's up 6-3. Let's freaking go, dude. We're playing South Harmon Institute of Technology. Hopefully, you know, what is it? Sears can put up 30 again like he did the last game. Alabama, if you don't even know, out of all the 64 teams, it scored more points than any other team, like single game points, 109. Okay, so I think we're pretty good here, man. Let's go, you know, it's not really about Ethereum today. It's not really about BNB. BNB is fine. It is freaking fine. Yeah, like BNB just heading on up probably to 638 again, but you're flipping coins. These are two levels. It's either 500 or 640, 638. But very nice. I mean, like no adversity. Like oh, Ethereum's up against that overhead resistance in 786. BNB is not. BNB is pretty solid here. So, and then we can look at Sol. Sol's good. Up 7+%. Mega engulfing candle will be confirmed in less than 40 minutes now. Buyers defending that $171 support resistance. As you can see, look left. It's a wick high from September 2021 and a candle high close from October 2021. It's been a level where prices bounced too, but you know, so between 171 and $200, very, very nice here. Gotta love it. Sol's doing great, man. Up 7+%. And that is like the best performance of all the big ones. right? If you hit like market cap, let's go to XRP. It looks fine, man. It look like, I know it's gonna underperform everything, but it doesn't mean it doesn't look good. Like, look what they're doing. The highest low, the highest of lows since July 2022. All these lows, this is the highest. And it's kind of like maybe they're confirming it here. 1 and then 2. Yeah, right back up to 70, 74. And if they're going to continue the uptrend, they're going to continue these higher lows and some higher highs. You're looking at 92 cents, but it could be 84 years. The Titanic lady. You could be the Titanic lady owning this. Though you're wrecked, but still fine. Look at the 200-day moving average being defended as support, like perfectly. It's not bad, man. Okay, it's just not. But it performs bad. It's slow. It's not gonna give you the percentage gains that others are going to in the same period of time. It's okay. No one said we ever had to do it that way. Okay, those are your big cryptos, man. We'll look at total, Jonathan. Look at Bitcoin's weekly. Dogecoin, my God, we're up against the promised land. I mean, you can't say there's not hidden bullish divergence. They're just retesting 17.87 cents. If they break that, you have a target of 100% upside. 34 cents is the hard target above this level that they tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and failed. And now they're trying again today. Again, there is supply at a level where there might be supply. The most insane thing I've ever heard in my life, right? Overhead resistance from 2022. I mean, like, history just kind of shows you the big levels here, right? Breaking that, 34 cents, 34 cents, 35 cents. Got it. 5 in the chat for Doge. Looking interesting. They're attempting a rally here. I hope they absorb the supply that remains. Okay. QNT is interesting too. What I love here about QNT, and who cares if Bitcoin sucks, but I like how you're now seeing price action. Okay. There's a low, there's a high, there's a higher low, there's a higher high, there's now a higher low, the previous low, barely, but still it is higher low, subtly, but is. And now higher lows coming in, 200 moving average support, but the failure from the sellers to retest $100, that if you don't think $100 is a real level, you're smoking crack, because it's been tested a million times here, even recently in February. But now there's so much demand that the sellers can't do it. So that could be like a really subtle sign of strength where you think 151, 156, and if they break that, 205 plus, and then 263 after that. So interesting stuff on QNT. That's up 8+% today. Nice. ZRX. And not much really to look at. Just having a good day after, selling off. Okay, cool. BCH is incredible here. Okay. This could really be happening. This could actually be going on right now. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of NEO a little bit. NEO. You have hidden bullish divergence. Like, if you say one low, the second low, I know the candle low is the candle close is lower than this one, but it looks like you're diverging. You're up against the last level, $500. If buyers are ever able to breach this level where there is supply, certainly, you have 28 to 30% upside minimum, easy. They're confirming a bottom maybe. There's so much demand. Sellers can't even, they tried twice to go retest 308. They tried to even test 330 and they failed both times. Too much demand. So here we are, buyers absorbing supply by the looks of it in an uptrend that cannot be denied or argued with. You'd have to be stupid. You'd have to be man bun levels to think this is not an uptrend. Okay, go ahead. Double top, double bottom, go short. Do what man bun would do. What are they doing, man? How is it 6-3 for 10 minutes now? What did the South Harmons do something? Defecate in the middle of the basketball court? Good Lord. Okay, so GRT. See, so a lot of these altcoins, they went on these crazy runs. And this is what I'm talking about. Bitcoin pulled back, they're pulling back, but they're not really like on the daily. There's not enough candles to really like, hey, there was a beautiful dragon that was discernible on the daily that took a month to develop. You haven't had a month. You've had like 2 weeks, maybe. So can you manage risk really? It's kind of tough because 30 cents or 50 cents are kind of the levels. So, but it doesn't mean you can't. What I've been saying to like patrons and stuff is just, we know now, okay, it's taken time, but we finally can say wholeheartedly that the trend has reversed. We are in an uptrend on the altcoins. Almost all of them are in confirmed uptrends with higher highs, higher lows on the daily. And that took a lot of time. So now you can feel comfortable and you can layer into these assets. Like you don't, if there's not a trade setup, a structure there, okay, but it's pulling back some. What did I say? Like you don't have to have the framework for an asset to go up in value, to reverse and rally. And that could be the case. And if you aren't going to, abide by a trade setup because there's just not enough data, then one could just incrementally DCA into some of these coins. And then like, oh, if they go down to their 20, 30% and you're still just strategically dollar cost averaging into the asset, it's not a big deal. Instead of just like, oh, I'm just like, maybe if you don't layer into a trade, you might just allocate 100% of a position into a trade setup. Okay, understandable to entry and stop loss. But in this situation, you can take on, small losses because the trend is so real in an up. I mean, you're so confirmed in an uptrend on so many of these that 30% pullback, keep adding. You keep adding 10% of what you could have originally added, 100%, 10%, 10%, 10%, as it continues to drop in price. And eventually a higher low will get put in. I'm telling you, like all these altcoins, they're going to be a higher low. I don't know if we go down another 20% from here or not, but I do know that I think that a higher low is going to get put in probably than the March 5th low and almost definitely in the February 4th low. The buyers control this market now, if you haven't noticed. But again, it takes time for really nice trade setups to occur, and not enough time's gone by since the most recent pump and test of inflection point. So you see how real the level is, 67,554, the November 2021 daily all-time high candle close. You're there, man. You're at it. All right. So let's go to that one, the LMNOP contributed. Let's check it out. SYN Synapse on the 12-hour. Another one that is definitely in an uptrend. Definitely in an uptrend, but again, like just had this crazy rally. I don't think I've ever been here. No one's ever requested this.
We fell in love, so deep in love.
So the issue with, again, right? There are great times to buy and sometimes there aren't great times to buy. But then like is this really in an uptrend? It seems like it's been uptrending, at least midterms, at least since November. Higher highs, higher lows. You got your highest high, and now you're pulling back. But is it testing a level at support really? No, not really. It's a midpoint of the range. But chances are, I highly doubt that Synapse is going to fall below 67 cents because this was the most recent discernible low, recent discernible high. The pullback could continue, but again, this is a situation where if they wanted to, they could dollar cost average into this asset, right? 10% here, 10% in 5 days, 3 to 5 days from now, and it keeps dropping. And you keep dollar cost averaging. It goes down to 200, some moving hours in 12 hour. Okay, it's 85 cents. Okay, you keep incrementally adding on the way down, and then eventually, I think it will pivot, and you will test 177 to 2. What the?
All right, a couple of games underway, but let's get you out.
Oh my God, dude. Sorry. That was weird. Okay. Yeah. So I think there will be a higher low that gets put in. And you will see 178 to $2 again eventually. And they'll probably break it. And then in a couple months from now, you'll see 340 beyond. Yep. You will see these levels eventually. But do you have the patience to wait? And that's what I'm saying. DCAing right now is great. Because this is normally what it looks like at the beginning of uptrends, all right? Beginnings. Not ends. The ends would blow off tops. Ridiculous. Stupid money.
Thoughts on
People are
CRO?
crazy. Coming in here acting like they own this place. They've never been in this channel or community ever, and they act like, oh, can I be a mod, dude? And it's like, you've been here for like 20 minutes. Well, let me be a community. I want to be in the community, man. Like, look at me. Like, that's, people will show up at the end of the cycle, just like the last two we had. All the weirdo people show up and they like bulldoze themselves into our community. Like, who are you? Who are you? And then when the cycle ends, eventually they're gone. And it'll happen again and again and again, man. All right. So beginning, these are the beginnings, not the ends. The ends are like, okay, pull back more. And then, okay. And then, okay. And then the ends are like normally up here where there's no structure at all. Mania phase in weirdos, bunch of weirdos. Not enough weirdos yet. If you've noticed, I don't know. Well, real quick, big shout out to OORE. Thank you for the 6 months of support in Citadel. Musby, thank you for the 4 months of continued support. And Georgetown Felix, thank you for the 8 months of continued support in the Citadel. 100% crowdsourced community. Thank you so much for all that. Because if it's not y'all, it's no one else. So cheers. Much love. Matthew Day or Matt Damon. We will look at Crow. So SYN is DCA levels now. We're in DCA world. Yep. Oh no, Bitcoin dumps. Oh no, guess what? DCA, you continue on the way down. DCA. I agree, Gabe. Someone start getting weird. Well, they have to be new and they have to be weird, okay? It's like multiple things have to happen. Same type of thing, man. Like Crow's and now on an uptrend. And look at 12.689 cents. It's a historic resistance, support, resistance, 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 resistance pretty much. And then support, support. Like they're pretty much holding it twice. You could be, I mean, hidden bullish divergence argument could be there. Again, this is a situation where if someone, I don't know if there's like the framework, right? Oh, it's confirmed double bottom right here. There's a harmonic completing. It's beautiful. It's like FTM, or like it's like a dragon pattern, or it's like FIL, confirmation low at the key ice line. It's not doing that really, but DCA levels. All right, 14 cents, 10% of what you could have allocated 100% of a position. You're just putting 10% in, and then a few days, like a week from now, 10%. A week from that, 10%. You keep DCAing because we're in uptrend. Just because there's not really a great like setup again, because you just had this kind of crazy buying climax and you're pulling back and there's just not enough time has gone by. Consolidation structure is not really there yet. You got to have, oh shoot, man, the 4 hour though. You want to trade the 4 hour? You want to get crazy? Let's do it, man. Let's get crazy. Let's get insane. Let's get psychotic. We got ourselves a little inverse head and shoulders. Here's your 1, here's your 2. Okay. You're a little far off, 13.256 cents, but the stop loss will be right below that swing low from March 2022, and you let this thing go to 18 cents plus. Yeah, if you go in the 4 hour, you can see it there. You can see kind of a structure that is recognizable, discernible, and could be real, man. Like here's your neckline, slanted neckline, it's been broken. Yeah, I mean, it's there, right? Do you see it? I see it. Momentum shifting on the 4 hour back into the hands of the buyers. The buyers own this market right now. They are. There's more than before, and it's confirmed here. Look at the 200 moving average being defended. I like it. It's like Bitcoin, you know? So, again, if you don't want to trade the 4 hour, again, DCAing. If you don't, how would we? It'd be tough, man. You'd have to be swinging for some fence here, dude, for real. You wouldn't be able to take profit at 16 cents. You wouldn't even be able to take profit. You'd be able to take profit at the highest high seen in years, 3 to 1. But you just go, all right, easy enough. I mean, it could be that simple. But I still think you're kind of a little far off. Could even tighten it more, and it's less strategic. But there you have it, man. And that'd be target 1. Remember, you're looking for a higher high, a much higher high eventually. And so if you have the patience, this could turn into, 23 to 25 cents up there, 8 to 1. You don't even have to take profit there, but this could be it, It's Crow. It's Matt Damon, dude. The only thing it will play out if Bitcoin is soon to run and break 69K. And then we're heading to retest. You'll see this play out. So yeah, okay. You want a third target? Let's get nuts. Let's get insane. Let's get all stupid up in here. Here's your third target. It's not even enough. Let's see. Doesn't matter. It's 4 hours. 4 hours. My God, dude. If you're breaking, dude. Oh, that's a very real level. Holy crap, man. Yeah, so maybe what we would do is instead of take profit on that 2, we'd make, let's do it like this, where this would be target 2, and then we would do something crazy where target 3 would be like outer space. As you just saw, above 25 cents is like straight to 36 cents. Be like something like that, man. Could you imagine? You could. It's interesting. Oh yeah, just 20 to 1 reward to risk in this situation. Wow. Take a shot. Maybe we'll publish it. Why not, man? Let's have a party. Crypto.com, Matt Damon making a comeback. It's a 4 hour trade though. It's not a daily. All we can do are 4 hour trades. Trend analysis, for sure. Chart patterns, I guess, 4 hour pattern. Technical indicators, sure. The high or low. Okay. There you go, Matt Damon. Hop in the chat. Again, if you wanted, you could make your stop loss a little looser and just don't take profit at 18 cents. Just swing for 25 cents, 36 cents. Okay. That was we had 2 requests today. Okay, cool. Nice request. Look what happens, It can be good. So I guess we'll continue. Just going through some of them, looking at them. Yeah, you think is that 1 and this is 2? It could be. And then you're also, you could say you got the 4 hour structure, but you're trading an inverse head, you're trading a bullish engulfing candle that's very active. A bullish engulfing candle, which is like a rejection, a bearish breakdown rejection. 12.689 cents. Again, we've already looked at the level a multitude of times, been regarded as support resistance. They defended it. So, yeah, have your alert set up on Crow. It's pretty solid. Okay. Oh, well, you got to look at ICX because ICX could be the chosen one. Dude, this is like trade setup behavior too. Somehow they did it because it's so illiquid that somehow, could someone tell me what the heck happened and how But this is crazy. It's actually there. Illiquidity, probably. But either way, I can't believe a piercing line reversal. Okay. Buyers recapturing with the piercing line and reconfirming 29.5 cents. This is it. Like another trade setup. You want to do it? Let's do it. I don't care. I'm in a good mood. How would we? It'd be tough. Would we go all the way, or we just say forget it? Let's just just in the middle there. I don't know if we want to be going back, but it'd still be, you'd still be fine even if it went down to like 28 cents. But you could have a 3-to-1 and it just goes back to test the highs, you know, from March 12th. The only way you could get away with taking profit there is if the stop loss is where it was. So you could loosen it, make it more strategic, but you're not getting a 3-to-1. Then you'd have to say, all right, I'm just going to swing for the fences and go right here, 4.67 to 1. What would you do? Like, what's your risk tolerance? These are questions you got to ask yourself, because you can strategize with tighter stops, but in that case, you have easier take profits. You loosen it, you got to have way more loose take profits. So which way? Western man, swing trader man. This is like a daily trade too. Look, man, I'll show you. 20. Look, resistance, 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 support, 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 resistance, resistance. It is the level of all levels. And if this is real, then you have on ICX, you've got almost 50% upside, 50% upside. It's crazy. If you go loose, then that's probably how you're going to play it. That just means you would have to wait a lot longer. So, anyone else got anything to say? No? Like 3 people chatting. I mean, what the heck, dude? I mean, we have lolcows that live stream. They get more people chatting than me. People go live and they're jokes, and they get more chat engagement than I do. I don't understand. I don't know what to do. Like I'm just asking questions here too. These are like not really, I'm not like asking much, right? Just like, oh, can someone like type to me back? I'm just doing a static video right now. Yeah, what would you do? Right? Would it be a tighter stop with a take profit 3-to-1, 37.6 cents, or a looser stop with a looser take profit? I guess I could just go. I'll probably get more subscribers if I just go YouTube video format now, I guess, right? Y'all all comment in the comment section at your leisure, not when I'm live. Tighter stop in case of a back test? Don't you mean a looser stop? I guess we'll make it a position trade. This would be more position trade and less swing trade. Okay. My God, imagine if they ever broke 48 cents. What would happen? I mean, the stupidest of stupid would happen. How will we target? I don't know. Maybe that high? Shoot, dude. I really do think like ICX is a DCA situation. Even if this trade setup, whatever, DCAing into ICX will probably play out wonderfully for you. Play like that. I mean, a 1 and 2. Do you want a third target? I mean, that's when the weirdos would take profits up here at $1, at $1, and then that's when, you know, you've been replaced. You have been replaced as a mid-trade TA viewer by some weirdo normie. Yep. By a third world migrant. You have been replaced, chat, at $1 ICX. Dude, I was here before all the replacement viewers were here. I was here before the third target of the setup got hit on the position trade right here. Like that, dude. It's stupid. Okay? It's that simple. It's very similar. I'm not kidding. This is almost identical to Ethereum Classics trade setup. Almost identical. Show you real quick. You remember, some of y'all do, that only hit pretty much 2 targets, not 3. I mean, I can't even, what's the difference? There is not much of a difference here. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Oh, it's like range bound forever on ETC, and then they finally broke it, and we just got a really nice back test, and the buyers were just getting the price back above the level, and it's like, all right, time to strike, right? No different. Pretty much 2 targets, you know, and this DCA, ETC is a DCA type of situation. Higher, the highest lows getting put in. 3-day chart on that one, but so yeah, just a little bit more aggressive here on ICX. All right, we'll publish it. Got to. Trend analysis for sure. Technical indicators for sure, because it's a bullish back test, piercing line, whatever. I don't even know how piercing line, but I'm not going to ignore Binance Exchange piercing line back above a key level, and now they're back testing the level as support when it was resistance. Not ignoring that. Okay. Give it time, man. If you give it time, ICX will be much, much, much higher. While I'm publishing these are getting published to the Patreon/Citadel, which is the premium Discord. That is where it is getting published. If you want to support this 100% crowdsourced community, no sponsorships, no affiliate marketing links, no advertisements that you are subjected to. If you want to support this community, you join the Patreon or the Citadel, and then you get the trade setups hand delivered to you. You're not watching the stream, but you're in the Patreon. Doesn't matter. You get the entry, the stop loss, and take profits on this publication. So all right, probably one of the best looking ones right now. At this current time, ICX looks like one of the best. Love it, man. Okay. Not many right and on that sweet spot like ETC was, like ICX currently is. FTM. See, nothing sweet about it. Like, it had its own sweet spot back in February. In January, the Dragon.
GORO, stock when you get a chance. I believe I saw a double bottom forming. Thank you.
Ariza, thank you for the 20. Or is it Aritha? Like Ibiza? Ibiza, Aritha. Say it like Mike Tyson. Okay, go ahead and kiss. Oh, dang, dude. Comcast. Let's go, dude. Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Comcast tipped $100. Boo Boo Bowie praise the corn.
Praise the corn. Comcast, thanks so much for the 100 via Stream Elements. So I get all that. And it's not a super chat. Really appreciate that, dude. That means a lot. Cheers. Yeah, man. Comcast, you understand like why ICX looks great right here and why FTM, though it's performing wonderfully, it's in an uptrend. There's just not much to do. You can't strategize anything. Yeah, it could continue to rally for sure. It's on the way to 187 tomorrow, but you're always looking to strategize entries, stop losses at when price action is correlating well to critical levels from history where there have been reversals. You're not doing that. It's just not there, but great. There was a dragon. You know for a fact there was a dragon. It was all identified. It was dragon season. Lind, interesting. It actually probably a 4-hour inverse head and shoulders like on Crow. Mother of God, that's like beautiful. Are you kidding me? Like in my older years, I kind of just go with the daily. But dude, look at the 4 hour here. And look where the 4 hour inverse head and shoulders is developing. 112.89 is a real level. It's a very, very real level. It goes back to 2022. Yeah, these swing lows here. It's been a reversal point. Look, resistance. I'm sorry, support, resistance. Resistance right here, here, reversals. And now it's flipped and you're in an uptrend. And it's like, mother of God. Lind, 170 is the target. $170. So again, it's in a crow situation where it's a little bit tougher.
Shenanigans are cheeky and fun. Yeah, I mean, his shenanigans are cruel and tragic. Which makes them not shenanigans at all, really.
Thank you, Super Troopers. Thank you, dude. 154 first, and then 170, then 180, 194 up there. I mean, this is possible. Look, and it's like Bitcoin where you got this low and then this high, and 786, not really, didn't hit the 886 like Bitcoin did, but either way, you can identify a structure, or you could say it is a dragon. It is a 4 hour dragon that has turned into the Momo shift. It's almost identical to the daily structures that were identified like 2 months ago, January. Yeah, like 2 months ago, you had this on the daily. Can't tell me it's not there. It's real. It's freaking real. It's the dragon. Sorry, I have to do that when it's real. So we had a dragon. Now the Momo shift, the 200's great, being defended like the Jesus. Not bad, man. Not freaking bad. Lind, highest low of uptrend being put in with the dragon. We're getting hyped on crypto. It could be traded. It could be strategized. I gotta add everyone on that, Sorry. 4 hour dragon season's not near as significant. That's like going from Ankalagon the Black to like Smaug. Meh. Like you probably had to have like 50 Smaugs to make one Ankalagon, if that. Maybe even 100 Smaugs to be one Ankalagon. So, meh. All right, still cool. Then you go listen to the 4 hour. Not pronounced, not really there on H bar, but still, 1 and 2, they're trying to hold up a level. Resistance. Dude, it's so real. I mean, how is that not real as F? This is what I'm saying. DCA environment. Okay, DCA environment, and it drops to 8.2 cents, 8.3 cents, and you just keep on DCAing until they put in a higher low than previous lows and you run again. Band was doing the back test. Oh my God, look at it on the 4 hour. Oh no, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. Look, support, violated, recaptured, and being re-regarded as support again. It's a level I'd plotted, and it's been very well. The price action's correlated very well there. So dang, man. It's gonna be tough. Like, you're gonna set up a stop loss at 195. You might get wicked out, but still, not bad, dude. 380 plus is the target on band. Double tap. No. Adams, go check on Adam. Nothing really there. Not at a support.
Hey Mitch, can we look at NANO, USDT? Informal harmonic with some type 2 return action. Thank you for everything you do. Your hard work and dedication is appreciated. Doppelpunkt Runde Klammer 129.17225944 Doge.
Yes, thank you so much for the $22.79 worth of cryptocurrency. We will look at NANO. It's been a while since I've looked at NANO, but we will. Much love. Thank you for supporting this community. Cheers. So Adam, it's like, okay, if you can strategize Crow, you can strategize Band maybe. If you can strategize the other one, it's harder here. It's going to be harder because you're not testing a level as support. That's a big deal. Like resistance, you're below it. You don't have a structure here. So it's like if you're an Atom fan, I think you're wherever the correction concludes, it's going to be a higher low than 885. So again, DCA environment all the way down. You want it. Like if you're DCAing this uptrend that is confirmed, it is confirmed. You're kind of hoping for lower prices so you can incrementally continue to add, because eventually they will pivot this thing higher than here and it will run again and probably make the highest high, or at least retest the high. So not like a good setup or anything, but again, it's an uptrend.
May your week be full of light. Crypto Easter egg
Ooh,
hunt.
interesting.
He has risen.
Oh my God.
Cheers,
look at
chat.
this.
Alien dance, alien dance, alien dance.
Andrew, thank you for the 690. Yeah, dude, let's go Easter egg hunting, bro. Get the coolest eggs, man. I want some of those Russian priceless eggs. You know what I'm talking about? There's only like a few of them, but they're priceless. I want those. Thank you. So, I mean, like I was talking about the 4 hour. Okay, not really that great. And you are below 1245. I'd love to see the price above it because that is a real level. But like, look what they're doing. An old supply line, like anchor point 1 and 2, and then clearly correlated, but reversed, right? So 3, and now they've broken it. They back tested it once on the 5th, and now again on the 20th. And so it's almost like, are they confirming what was once a supply line is now a demand line? And then if you thought that was a big deal, you could have a stop loss below 1060 and see what happens. But again, I'm thinking like, even if this doesn't go great short term, I think any more pullbacks on these altcoins, they're going to be prime opportunities to dollar cost average into assets that are in confirmed uptrends now. Okay, 2 minutes. You look on the eights, man. Thank you. Let's go back to Bitcoin. Up 5%. If yesterday wasn't a green candle, it would have been engulfing. You're working on the highest daily candle close since March 20th, which isn't that crazy. And you are just formally testing $67,554.84. Again, right? That old all-time high candle close from November, I think it was November 10th, 2021. No break yet, but better than a flat Sunday. And then old Ethereum, bullish engulfing candle confirmed in 1 minute, but still up against, that overhead resistance, 3520, 3580. No, again, DCA if you want. I mean, it's a DCA environment. It's not. There's not really a trade set up, but okay, it's in an uptrend. What can we say here? It's like, I don't know, one low, the second low. It's almost like they're trying to put it in a dragon, but again, it's not strategically in a great spot. It's below the 200 moving average on the 4 hour. It's below the overhead resistance. It hasn't made a higher high yet. It's just, but again, DCA if you want. It could drop so much more in value and still be in an unbelievably good bullish trend. And there you go. We got 10 seconds. There it is, chat. There it is. We've done it, man. Good Lord. Does this work, man? The third highest weekly candle close in human history. 11% rally off the lows of the week. Nice. I'll take 2 weeks of red candles so we can just engulf them like they were nothing. I'm excited, man. Yeah, Echo for good reasons. Yeah. It was the weekly close, man. The Echo works. It slaps. Hype in the chat for a bull trend, a longer term bull trend. South Harmon Institute of Technology is performing pretty well against Alabama right now. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first.
Is that a joint?
Half. Okay. Where can you get the Russian egg? Dude, from some crazy Russian communist vault somewhere. That's where they're hidden. Okay, Man Bun's reinitiating his short. Okay, no one cares. He's been doing that. He keeps losing, but he keeps saying he's winning, and no one gives a crap. It's like the boy who cried short. Wow, keep shorting in an uptrend, dude. Keep doing it. As one would do, they would be DCAing into uptrends. Simple. Okay, all right, let's look at Gold Resources Corp, Goro. Yikes. I don't know, man. Oh, God. I'm gonna vomit. I've been here before, but it's been a long, long time. This is something that it doesn't matter what's happening. You just don't own it. You don't own stuff that looks like this ever. That was the all-time low from 2016. Remember, we're in like this insane melt up. We're going through a 1999. We have a currency devaluation going on. Inflation is insane, and it will only continue to be insane because they're not stopping the money printing. And you're looking at an asset that is worse than fiat. Remember, Goro is paired to fiat currency, Goro to the US dollar, and it's performing like this. That's when you know, nope, I'm good. I don't give a crap what it is, what it's doing. It's testing the 200 simple moving average for the first time since February. My God, it's been a year, and probably just going to roll over. And if it doesn't, I don't care, because it's not about what this asset's going to do. It's about all these other ones that are great looking setups where you can long them. They're in uptrends. They're back testing levels of support. There's an edge. There's ways to strategize. This is a joke. There's nothing to do here but just hit the effing space bar. But I do appreciate the contribution. Irisa or Iretha, like Ibiza, thank you. Nothing to do. Nothing to do, man. Just look at it and laugh. What a loser. Okay. Nano. On some exchange.
I mean Neon/USDT, not
Neon, not Nano.
Sorry.
Ooh, I was about to do it, man.
Babies to keep track of. Thanks. 61.86660043 Doge.
That was close, S. Thank you, dude. This is Goro. Let's not Goro exactly. Let us not never Goro. Yeah, let's never Goro ever. Okay. What is it? Neon. Neon EVM. Not much data here. Are there more exchanges? More data? Yeah, here we go. Oh, interesting-ish, maybe. Maybe. You're in an uptrend, that's certain. For now. I mean, like, higher list, you might have had a blow. It looks like maybe, Wyckoff reaccumulation. Maybe.
Gentleman in the mix.
What it reminds me of. Wyckoff reaccumulation after decline. The weakest among reaccumulation types. Decline usually starts from a small local distribution pattern. It can have different variations of the trading range. Like it could, like this could look like this, or this. But that is great. Like one high, the second high, and then the pullback. And then look, the trend was already bullish, and here we are. And that to me, it's the same picture, right? I mean, so why copper accumulation on Neon could be ongoing? Chat, got something to say? Or nothing? No, dude, let's just not type. But yeah, I mean, higher lows, you'd want the stop loss to probably be below 106 if you could help it. But man, that's a lot of losses, for a retest. But it looks good. I think Neon actually unironically looks great for more upside. Yeah, just who on the internet is pulling up Wyckoff reaccumulation schematics on S coins? Who's doing it right now on Neon? Yeah. You could say like maybe a zone there, and that candle low close is being regarded. It's like a bottom of the zone. Something like that.